In the wild and dangerous world of the biker scene in England, a fierce feud raged between two legendary motorcycle clubs, the Outlaws and the notorious Hells Angels. The Hells Angels had established a significant presence in the UK since the late 1960s, while the origins of the Outlaws remained shrouded in mystery. Some sources claimed they emerged earlier, while others insisted they only surfaced in the late 1980s. The bitter hatred between these rival clubs did not begin with a direct clash. Instead, the Hells Angels found themselves entangled in a conflict with a club associated with the Outlaws, called the Outcast. The tensions ignited in 1997 when the Outlaws planned to forge an alliance with another club, which would have solidified their dominance. However, to their surprise, the Lost Tribe, the prospective ally, instead joined forces with the Hells Angels. In a fateful turn of events, two Outcast members, armed and ready to confront a Hells Angels member, were apprehended by the police in November of that same year. A pivotal moment in this explosive rivalry came in January 1998 at a rocker reunion concert held in a grand hall. Among the 1,700 attendees were Outcast members and Hells Angels, simmering with a sense of impending doom. The air crackled with tension as the Hells Angels appeared poised for an attack, and tragedy struck when two Outcast members were brutally assaulted, their lives tragically cut short. This incident marked a turning point, fueling the flames of the escalating feud. Some sources suggest that following the events of 1998, the Outlaws became easy targets for the vengeful Hells Angels. Amidst the chaos and violence of the rocker scene, one event loomed large: the Bulldog Bash. Originating as a modest biker gathering in the late 1980s, the Bulldog Bash swelled in size year after year, eventually becoming one of the most prominent biker events in all of Europe. In 2007, a staggering crowd of 50,000 people descended upon the Shakespeare County Raceway in Warwickshire to revel in the Bulldog Bash's electrifying atmosphere. In the annals of this rocker's saga, one incident remains eternally unresolved. It unfolded in 2001, when a Hells Angels member, departing from the Bulldog Bash, found himself suddenly under attack from an unknown assailant in a black car. Though wounded in the foot, the biker miraculously survived. However, no arrests were made, as the silence of witnesses left the identity of the perpetrator shrouded in darkness. From 2001 to 2007, the public eye witnessed a temporary lull in the heated feud between the Outlaws and the Hells Angels, yet the true events unfolding behind the scenes remain obscured. In 2006, the police received intelligence regarding an ominous plan devised by the Outlaws. The president of the Outlaws chapter issued a warning that the Hells Angels would be the target of an imminent attack, and the Bulldog Bash would serve as the perfect opportunity. The 12th of August 2007 will forever be etched in the history of this violent clash. Surveillance cameras captured the shocking scene as members of the Outlaws ambushed the Hells Angels gang before the Bulldog Bash commenced. In the midst of chaos and gunfire, a Hells Angels member named Gerry fell victim to a fatal gunshot wound, succumbing to his injuries. Swiftly, the police launched an intense investigation, and their search led them to a burned-out Rover vehicle near the crime scene. The license plate traced back to a specific individual, the president of the Outlaws chapter in Nature, bringing the authorities one step closer to unraveling the case. Ultimately, arrests were made, and the 7 individuals implicated in the attack pleaded not guilty. The ensuing trial captured the attention of the nation, drawing passionate supporters from both sides of the biker divide. As the proceedings unfolded, the president of the Outlaws unexpectedly confessed to masterminding the assault, motivated by a desperate desire to shield his club brothers from severe punishment. Nevertheless, the full weight of the law bore down upon all 7 defendants, and even the critical witness received a comparable sentence. The minimum prison term handed down was a staggering 25 years. Thus concludes our gripping exploration of the Hells Angels and Outlaws feud in England, a tale fueled by violence, betrayal, and tragic consequences. If you found this account compelling, we encourage you to show your support by liking and subscribing to the channel, ensuring you never miss any future content. Until the next time we meet behind the bars.